early now, 13 or 12 minutes early now. But today I've got the two August 1st sets to build. So the Dodo Airlines as well as the Town Hall. I will get into the Dodo Airlines first. Let's see, upcoming oh, there we go. Alright, let me just fix the orientation of this a little bit. Just bring that up just a bit. And we should be good to go now. So I'm excited to build this one. This 3 bags, 292 pieces. So not a huge building day today. It's like less than 1,000 pieces. I was planning on buying the C-3PO buildable character, but they didn't have it at the Lego store, and it wouldn't have showed up in time for the stream. But there's the Dodo Airlines, and let's get into it. We have Tangy and Wilbur, the Dodo. All right, I'm quite excited for this minifigure. It looks pretty cool. As well, these are my second and third Animal Crossing sets to build, so yeah, should be good. So this is, as it says in the title, very seriously the final stream for the next 4 months, or around then. I'll probably do a stream in December, which I'll get into that a bit later, but yeah, I am excited to build this one. The wave as a whole looked pretty good, and I enjoyed the first one that I built, which was Isabel's house visit. So time to get into the second one while I'm 10 minutes early here, so this one I guess will end relatively quick. But that is somewhat by design, as there is a radio station around me that's having contests for the Taylor Swift show in November, and I'm continuing to try for that. So even though this is the last stream for 4 months, over the last 2 weeks I have been working on a bunch of videos. So I'm pretty happy now with what I've got done. I'm going to try to do a review of these two tomorrow, as well as there's a Baradur video that I've been talking about for the last multiple streams that I'm going to finally start working on, probably later today. Get the first few clips of it filmed, and then get more into it tomorrow. That's sort of my project for tomorrow. I've finished really everything else for YouTube videos that I wanted to film over the next couple months, for the next couple months, and yeah, there's a few other things, time-specific things that haven't released yet. Of course, the Winter Village, I'll have that up, and probably Christmas Day is when I'll probably release that review. And of course there's the Advent calendars, so that will be all of December pretty much. And there's also that Star Wars special set in October, so there's that, as well as the Fortnite Battle Bus, which I've pre-ordered. I'd love to stream that, so we'll see how that goes, but don't have any real locked-in stream times yet until the start of next year, where I'll pretty much be streaming every day. But it's been really fun, like the last couple months, pretty much streaming every Friday, and now the last couple weeks some streams throughout the week. But I've really had a good time with it, and we'll continue to do it after this stretch. Yeah, that is sort of the plan. And I'm also just waiting on a package for a couple shorts, a bunch of Pokemon shorts that I'm going to film. It was supposed to arrive yesterday and it didn't, so that's a bit annoying, and I'm still in sort of limbo with it. I have no idea when it's really gonna show up now, but I'm hoping it's tomorrow, because that's really the last chance I have. Um, and of course, other Pokemon stuff that I'll be filming throughout the next 4 months with the 2 sets that will be releasing in that period. So there's that too. But I'm very happy with how much I got filmed over the last couple weeks. It's not like the best stuff in the world. It's a lot of reviews and some funk. It's really reviews, which of course isn't the best things in the world, but it isn't the worst overall. Hoping that the notifications got sent out for this. Of course, it might not even send it out till like when I actually had the stream scheduled. So maybe I messed it up there, but we'll see. I believe, if I remember correctly, every single part that's a detail in these sets are printed. There is no sticker sheet, which is after last week's stream of building the Star Wars Thrawn set. I'm excited to have that. I'll show you the little detail here. Dodo Airlines little logo there. It's a cute little one. So that's fun. I'm excited for the 3 sets coming out in January, I believe, that were revealed at some sort of game convention. I really like the small set, as well as there was one other that I think was some sort of house. There was also like a camper van or something like that didn't really interest me all that much. But yeah, I really honestly do like the stuff they've released for this theme. I think a bit of dust on that piece. I've really liked this stuff, and it seems like good, just well built sets that are pretty fun. They're simple, and yeah, they're a nice little thing to build. So this is nearing the end of the first bag with the actual plane, and then it's on to the little airport build. I think that's the next to it. So I think I'll have the plane finished by the end of this bag. Just putting in the wings at the end here, and yeah, should be good. I definitely like the look of it so far. It's definitely very small, but it's also just a very cute little build. If I keep on building these sets, I'm gonna end up stupidly wanting to go back and buy Lego Fabuland stuff, so maybe I shouldn't be building this, but there's part of me that wants to build some of those sets, and it's not a great idea. They're also just extremely weird looking, but they're sort of fun. All right, it's 4 minutes to the actual time that this thing was scheduled to start. So yeah, the plane is definitely going to be done after this. So it looks like you have seating for 2 characters, of course. What's his name? Wilbur, the Dodo, the driver, and any other character, in this case Tangy. I've never played this game, apart from like Smash Brothers characters, so yeah, but I definitely like these sets, and this plane is adorable. This is really cool. I like it. How is this? Alright, it is. Okay, that is the little plane. I like this thing. Let me get Wilbur in there, and then I'll show you the thing. Actually, here's a closer look at Wilbur and his molded headpiece. All these characters have cool molded heads. I think that's what's sort of like, you don't get a ton of minifigures with this theme, but you do get detailed ones in all the printed parts and stuff. I did start early. For most of the last couple ones, I've been sort of right on time when it comes to actually starting it, and I've finished what I've needed to do before the stream starts, but I was a little bit early with what I was finishing up, so I started a little bit early. There is the Dodo Airlines plane. Alright, let's get on to the next one, which is Tangy. That's alright. Bag 2, the little airline or airport. My goodness, couldn't think of anything. Alright, this one, actually, I guess there is another beach themed Animal Crossing set, but this one and the other one later today will work a little bit better together with the Isabelle's house visit that I've previously built. Whereas this one will, I guess, stand out a little bit more. That head mold is quite something. Alright, there is Tangy. I have no clue what this creature is, but it's something. Alright. Now the little beach, the terrain of this build, and then it's on to the last thing. The waves, a little crab. I remember the first Animal Crossing set I built had some really cool printed parts. I think this one definitely has a few of them, but maybe not as many, but we'll see on the town hall if that has a few more. There's the little beach build. These nice dark orange parts. Had to make it sound very dramatic in the title. I was gonna do C-3PO. I was planning on buying C-3PO and doing it for the stream, and then I got to the LEGO store and they didn't have any of them, so I went with my plan B with these two August 1st Animal Crossing sets. But yeah, I definitely had to make it sound very, very dramatic. Oh, that's how it's supposed to be built. That makes sense. Yeah, I thought about ordering it, and then it wouldn't have arrived in time for the stream, so I went with my plan B for what I was gonna do with this stream, so that's that. Alright, this big base plate. Alright. I think this one's gonna be relatively quick. For streams, probably quicker than the last two, which I think have gone past about 2 hours. Because the two sets, this one is just under 300 pieces, and then the next one is, I think, just above 500. So it's probably just about an hour and 30 minutes for this stream, I would assume. And then that's it for the streams. It's all over. Alright, the little dock area of this. I like the use of the Mario base pieces for these ones. I think it's a good use of them. Oh, this medium nougat, some nice colors. I like the dark orange that they have in there as well. Looks pretty good. Yes, I will at some point. Yeah, I sort of want to do, I don't know for sure, but I do kind of want to do one around the start of October. I've got one of the Fortnite sets ordered, as well as the special Star Wars set that's releasing in October. I'll get a couple copies of that, so that's one that I'm thinking of. I might also do one in November, but I'll see about that one, and then I'm planning on doing the Winter Village set right before Christmas to do a bit of a Christmas stream, but I'm sure he will. So many Star Wars sets are going on sale now that pretty much I'm sure that the entire August 1st lineup at some point is going to go on sale. And I'm pretty sure some of them have already sort of started going on sale, so be interesting to see what goes on sale first. But yeah, that's sort of the plan for the streams for the next few months, but it's definitely nothing that I'm too confident will actually happen, but I'll for sure try for one in October when those sets release, and then pretty much from January onwards, I think I'll have one pretty much weekly at that point, probably the Fridays again, or depending on how my schedule and everything works out then. Alright, the Bowie's on there. Life preservers. And the base of the Dodo Airlines is now finished, and now it's on to the actual building itself for the final bag of this set. I'm hoping to see Darth Vader's, or not Darth Vader's, the Dark Falcon on sale, because I definitely want the minifigures from that, and they're all about like $20 or $30, I think. So if I can get that on sale, it's probably just cheaper to buy the whole set instead of buying $150 worth of figures, and I think it's 240 Canadian, so it's probably best to just buy the whole set when it goes on sale. As well as the Desert Skiff, that's another Star Wars set I definitely want to pick up when it goes on sale. But I went through Lego.com because I wanted to see what there was for Star Wars and what's retiring this year, and I realized that I have way too many Star Wars sets that are currently out. I didn't realize I had that much of this stuff actually released, so that sort of surprised me, but I think the Dark Falcon did like really good initially, and I don't know if it's dropped off now or what, but I don't think, well, maybe it picks up a little bit whenever the actual show comes out that it's based off, but I don't think those sets are gonna do overly well. I think they're just gonna have pretty much their first couple runs where people buy them, and then probably gonna just drop off at that point. But the Jedi Bob Starfighter was alright. I thought the build for it was definitely an upgrade from the last one, so that was nice. The Ahsoka's duel on Peridia less so. But I think overall, C-3PO is probably my favorite set from August 1st for Star Wars. And for a wave that August 1st has always felt to me to be the like big wave of the year for Star Wars, to have my favorite set be a buildable character, I definitely didn't think that was ever going to happen, but it now has with August 1st for Star Wars this year. But January of next year sounds pretty solid, so I think I'm going to have a decent amount of streams right at the start of January when all the new sets come out, because I think there's going to be a lot of ones that I definitely want to pick up. Alright. I'm liking this build so far. It's definitely a very simple build, but I'm enjoying it. After all the stickers of last week, this one is definitely a lot calmer of a build, and overall a pretty nice experience with it. Alright. Alright, there it is. But I'm definitely excited to pick up that holiday set for Star Wars in January or whatever its special edition release. I have no idea what they're even calling it, but this set with the 7th 25th anniversary figure, and oh, the piece was right in front of me the whole time. R2-KT, I think it is. But should be interesting to see that one. I'm especially excited to get a bunch of Rebel troopers from that set. It's always been one of my favorites. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it. It's especially with the little plane on the side. Like it's definitely not a complicated build, but it's a fun little build. It feels just like these sets. This is my second one now that I've built for Animal Crossing, and they're very simple and fun sets to build, and I feel like they're all very well done. Yeah, like I've never played the game, so I don't really know all that much about it, but I certainly do enjoy the sets and will continue to buy them because the two, or this one and then the one I've built previously, I definitely enjoy it, so it's not too bad. Alright. Little computer now. Oh, I think that's probably a exclusive print to this set. With all the molded heads and the exclusive prints in these sets, they definitely feel like they have a decent amount of value to them. I forget how much this one is. I think it was 50 Canadian, and then the other one I think was 100. So interested to see that one. Yeah. Not too bad. All right, this little plant. There's not much of an interior though. It's definitely, the exterior is sort of fun, but it's definitely a bit plain. When I got Barad-dûr, I pretty much used all my points towards that. So I pretty much got that set. I think it was $50 by the end of using my points. So that was pretty nice. So I definitely have a lot less now, but I still have I think it's about $250 after I bought these two sets. I think when I checked it, it was just over 250. So I think the next set I'll probably use them all up on is Rivendell. Um, so I'm sort of hoping that new Lord of the Rings set doesn't come out next year. Because I was definitely planning on buying Rivendell first, and then Barad-dûr came out with his exclusive promo, and I felt the need to buy that promo, and I think I'm pretty happy I did, considering how much that promo is worth now. Oh, that's fun. These little tickets are cool. But yeah, I think Rivendell is my next points thing, and yeah, that should be there. There's the sign for Dodo Airlines. And there it goes. That looks all right. But I think I should be getting a few more points because I am planning on buying the Snow White's Cottage at some point. Probably in around Black Friday when they have the double points as well as the promo to go along with it. But yeah, I always end up getting a decent amount of points at the end of the year with different double points and promo offers, so should be at a decent amount of points soon. But I had 2 accounts, so I used all the points that I had on one account, and now I only have 1, so that's probably a decent thing. Alright, that is pretty much it, I believe, for the build of this set. It's just a secondary flag for the little flagpole, and then there might be one other thing, but that is pretty much it for the set. I'll go over the interior of it, but it's a pretty empty interior, but there's a few details that I think are really fun in it. It's actually kind of cool. I like it. Alright, there is the secondary flag that I will not be probably putting on today. I'll just keep this one on it. Alright, where was this little golden thing supposed to go? Okay, there it goes. Alright. Oh. This can go, I guess, anywhere you want it to go on the build. I'll just put it back here for now. Should probably swap this around. That's better. Alright, so that is Dodo Airlines set 77051. Fly with Dodo Airlines. So you've got the oh my goodness, airport, the little airport itself on the little dock, little beach area. For the interior, it's definitely not that much, but you've got a little bench, the little check-in area, and then a little watchtower at the top. I really love these little gates here. I don't know what it is about that, but that's sort of fun. And then, of course, the little plane definitely feels almost like a little microfighter, but it's very cute. I like it. And the 2 characters. So that is the first set for today. Fly with Dodo Airlines. Alright. Next, this is another, this was a promo that I got with the purchases. I think it was like an $150 threshold or something along those lines. So there's that, which is the oh my goodness, Mythical Pegasus. Can't speak today. But yeah, it's a cool promo. Probably won't be building that today, but yeah. All right, this is the other one for today. The let's see the exact KK's concert at the Plaza. Got the same flag in it, and it's a little town hall build. All right. Let's get into this one. This one looks like it has quite a bit when it comes to side builds, and some cool things. All right, there's one base plate. These all seem to have large base pieces. All right. Oh, I should get this so I actually know the name of the characters. All right. No, I don't need this one anymore. Okay. So, 6 bags, it seems like, for this one. There's bag 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Without falling off there. Alright. So the first character, the one I don't really know the character name of. Who is this? This is Audie. Seems like a fox. Ooh, this is... I need to look... Fantastic Mr. Fox. This is going to cause the stream to crash, but it is what it is. Mrs. Fox. This face. Okay, it's not perfect, but this is not bad. I'm going to... yeah, this... that would be a wonderful headpiece for a Mrs. Fox from Fantastic Mr. Fox. Alright. I'm now very happy I bought this set because I kind of wanted to do something where I built all of Wes Anderson's movies in Lego, and this minifigure has definitely inspired me to do this even more. Alright, so the first one, Audie here, who I would believe would be a fox. Of course, the pilot for the Dodo Airlines is a dodo. I have no clue what type of animal the second minifigure was, but yeah, this is a perfect head for that. This is wonderful. Alright, another thing, I think she has a new accessory piece for sunglasses. So there is the minifigure that, and there's the little sunglass attachment at the top of the head. That's cool. Alright, first bag, which is just, I think, a little bit of a side build to expand the village. Yeah, I don't know all that much when it comes to the game itself, but I definitely do like the sets. I should probably play it at some point, and maybe I will, but I definitely like these sets. They've definitely drawn me in since I saw the first pictures of them. I just thought they were pretty cool, and I bought one set and built it and really enjoyed it, so I probably will continue to do that because it seems like some fun little sets. Alright, this seems like a little coffee stand is the first build. Some cookies and some waffles and some other treats of sorts. Alright. But I think I was sort of, I happened to just go on Bricklink because I wanted to see the prices of those Darth Falcon figures. And all the figures in this set, for some reason, currently are like $20 each. It doesn't really make all that much sense that they would be that high to me, and they're definitely going to drop. But I believe every figure currently has been exclusive to the set that they've been in for this theme. Like there's an Isabelle minifigure in this set who I got the set of Isabelle's house visit earlier in the year, but this is a different outfit, so I do like that, and I kind of hope they keep it up. But I I don't know enough about the game, but I believe KK Slider is a pretty big one. Like I've seen a lot of merchandise, so might be big. How's it going? Thank you for joining in and watching the stream. Just getting on to the second set of the day, which is KK's concert at the Plaza. Okay, dropping the stuff. That was the first set for the day, which was Dodo Airlines. What's it called? Fly with Dodo Airlines, I think is what the full name of the set is. But this little build's actually fun. I like it. I think there's a lot to this set, more than just the building itself. I think a lot of these sets, the building is sort of the main part of it, whereas this one sort of has a bunch of side structures, like this one. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. It was pretty fun to put together, and yeah, it was solid set, and I'm liking this one so far. I should have probably brought the other one down with me before I started this stream, and then could have combined them all together, even though I don't think the Dodo Airlines combines with everything as well as some of the others. I don't know a ton about Fabuland, but I am about certain that they used a lot of these translucent pink colors in it, and I'm sure the people who like Fabuland not only like this theme, as the characters sort of look a lot like them, but I feel like it is definitely very reminiscent of that Lego theme. Which, if I keep building these sets, I'm going to end up buying some sets from it, and that's just not a good idea. Ooh, I don't think I've seen. Okay, I don't think I've seen this color of the leaf piece before. It's the medium orange. There's the normal orange that you have with like a brick separator, and then there's this medium orange that it's interesting. I don't think I've seen that with a on one of those leaf pieces before. I think it was the Surtur set from last week that used a few of that medium orange color, and I quite like it. I haven't used it or built much using the color since it came out, so it's a nice piece. I like it. Ooh, you get 2 extras of those little sunglass head attachments. That's not too bad. I think with all of these sets, they have sort of a common tree design, where the build is pretty much the same, and you have the ability to sort of put things in the center of it before it's closed up. In this case, it's a little bit of a log, but this one's a fall tree for this one, and this one gets some of those orange or those medium orange leaves, and I think this will do it for the first bag of the set. Put that tree there and straighten everything up, and there is the little cafe and coffee area with the printed sign there. Might as well put the character in front of it. And it's on to bag 2, which has the big figure of this set, KK Slider, who seems like a very plain minifigure, just plain white legs and torso. But the head mold is always pretty cool with these characters. Of course, with these sets, you definitely don't get as many minifigures as other themes when it comes to the price of these sets, but I think since you get a special molded head in every character, it definitely doesn't feel as necessary to have the quantity of figures, whereas it's definitely a lot more quality with these guys. Get them there, and there is the second minifigure. Yeah, they started releasing them this year. I think it was March was the first wave, and then they released a second wave of sets, which is this set, and then the one I'm building right now are their August 1st sets, and then they just revealed last week some January 1st sets, so they've released some pretty good stuff from Animal Crossing this year, but I've definitely enjoyed building all of them. Looks like this one, or this section of it, is going to be another little side build, and I think this is the car, or the boss of KK Slider, so that's pretty cool. I think they actually had a print with KK's picture on it in an earlier set. I think it was actually the one I got, Isabelle's house visit, which is Fauna's house, I think it is the character. This is sort of the music stage, I guess, is the this section of it. Oh, and you get a, I don't know, a KK Slider record of some sort, printed part, or just a picture of himself, which I don't know which one it is. There are no stickers in any. There's no stickers in any of the Animal Crossing sets. It's all prints for any of the details. Like there's one that I have that I'm about to place, which is just a 2x4 print. That is the little music area where I guess you can stand up on this this stand, and there you go. There he is. A couple benches, and there are the first two sections of the build, and now it's on to the little vehicle that comes with them. But yeah, it's definitely nice that these don't have stickers. I feel like there's a lot of value to these sets. Like you get, in this one in particular, you get 3 molded headpieces, you get all prints. Like I guess piece count wise, like there's always the conversation of price for piece with Lego sets, and these ones are definitely not all that great for that. Like the Dodo one that was $50 Canadian, and it was it's like just under 300 pieces. This one is 550 exactly, and was, I believe, $100. So like that way it's definitely not not the best for that, but I think pass price for piece, because I think that look at Lego value is sort of past now. I think there's a lot of value in these sets just beyond that. And this one especially feels like you get a lot in 550 pieces. Like, this is going to be 2 bags of it done, and there's going to be like 3 separate sections, but yeah, it's not too bad. This little vehicle is definitely pretty fun. I'm not going to judge this one as if it was a Speed Champion set, though, because I definitely don't think it's going to be at the quality of a Speed Champions vehicle build. But I think it'll be a fun one anyways. I think in January there was another vehicle that they revealed a few days ago. I think it was a camper van for Animal Crossing. That seemed like a fun little build. Oh, it seems like he has some sort of bed going on in this vehicle. I have no clue where the steering wheel or seat's gonna go. There's not much space left. Definitely doesn't have the most space in this thing. I guess it's an RV. Oh, another printed part. Since 1 by 1, you probably get an extra one too. Oh, all right. So the bed is also his seat for the car or the truck. That's interesting. Am I doing this right? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I haven't. It's probably odd that I'm building 2 Animal Crossing sets without playing the game. I haven't played it either, but I really liked the look of one of the sets from March 1st, so I bought it, and I wanted to test out the theme, see if I enjoy it. With all new themes, I sort of like to test them out, see if I like it, and see if I want to get more sets. And I really enjoyed the first set that I built, so I think I'll be buying more of them, and I'm enjoying these 2 so far. So all pretty solid experiences with the Lego Animal Crossing sets so far. I was thinking this whole thing was going to be finished in the second bag, but it's on to the next one. This definitely isn't like built up as well as like a Speed Champion set, but it's still sort of fun. All right, so here is the RV after the first bag, or the first bag of building it. You've got the little bed there, and then the steering wheel section of it. All right, gonna finish it off with bag 3, and then it's on to the last section, I believe, of the set, which is the Town Hall. Yeah. The DS games that I mostly played were, I feel like, Mario Kart, Pokemon, and other Mario games were pretty much all I did. I guess I also did play Smash Bros. On it as well, so I believe a couple of the characters from this are in that, so there's that, but yeah. If I keep on buying these sets, I'm definitely going to want to play the game. Alright, the front of the vehicle. I think this thing's gonna have doors. It seems to have some hinges in this bag, and I think this thing's actually gonna have doors, which I feel like they rarely do with a lot of smaller Lego vehicles, is actually have doors. And I think this one might actually have them, which I'm sort of excited. No, okay, no, I don't think it might. It's hard to tell because I can definitely see the image of what I'm going to create on the top corner of the instructions, but it's definitely sort of hard to tell. But a couple more printed parts here. There's 2 of these to make up the side of the vehicle. There's definitely hinges right at the side. Oh, no, okay. The hinges are not for a door. They just open up into the back of the car. I'm mildly disappointed. No, not super disappointed, but definitely a little bit by not having doors. I can't wait for the day when a Speed Champion set has doors. Like, that will be something special with that set. Alright, there's the first side of the vehicle. You can fold open a little bit. Hi, how's it going? Just building the second set of the day, which is KK's concert at the Plaza. Built Dodo Airlines first, and now it's on to the second one. All right. I guess it's not actually symmetrical on either side of the RV. It's slightly different how they have it built up. I think there's going to be some accessories added onto the inside in some way. I think they are. Hi, another, how's it going? But I think so. Like, this one, I really enjoyed. Like, I would suggest waiting for this to go on sale. Like, so many Lego sets now go on sale. So if you could get it for like that 20% off, even more, I definitely go with that. And from this one so far, I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I would definitely suggest an Animal Crossing set. It's pretty fun. Like, I'd buy this one first to see if you sort of like the simple building style and what you get from the sets, but it's sort of a simpler building style than other themes. But thanks for the poster is definitely pretty cool. I'll show you, because I did put him together a little while ago. There he is with his little stand area. But yeah, that poster is definitely one of my favorite things. It's been up there since that set came out, whenever the Black Pearl came out. But yeah, thanks for subscribing as well. But I'm doing pretty good. I've had a couple sort of harder weeks the last couple weeks, but I'm feeling really good today, enjoying these sets, and yeah. They're using popsicle pieces for mirrors on this set, which is definitely interesting. But thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty good. All right. KK Sliders RV is just about done for today. So I guess there is a little bit of a little interior to it. So before I put the roof onto this thing and finish it off, here is the inside of the RV. You've got the little table, the bed, and then the steering wheel. It's all very compact, but there it is when it's all closed up. And now to get onto the actual roof area, and then it is on to the town hall or the plaza area of this village. I'm interested to see when they actually start including villager characters into this, or if they won't and keep including these characters like these ones. They'll be there. Alright, the wheels are in there. I actually kind of like this build. It's fun. All these little vehicle builds, they definitely have a certain charm to them. They're very simple. They have very interesting proportions, but I quite like them. They're definitely very interesting, and this roof is quite simple to build. It's just a bunch of plates over different plates, but there actually might be a bit of space for inside of here to pack up all his stuff here and fit it into. I think that's probably the intent, because there's definitely going to be a decent amount of space left over inside of the roof, sort of just like the trees from earlier, and I think you're going to be able to store stuff into it, which will be interesting to see. I don't think Mr. What's his name? Wilbur would like to crash this plane anywhere. All right. That will... Oh yeah, there's a ton of storage into this roof section, so I guess you can probably fit all his gear from earlier. And there it is. There it is, finished. All right, and that will just clip onto there. And this reminds me I feel like if I switched out the colors, this feels a lot like the Elvis vehicle from the first Cars movie. It just very much reminds me of that, and I feel like the colors are also very similar. But there is the completed one. You can't open it up while this is clipped in, so you gotta open that up. But there. So the next one is the third and final character of this set, Isabelle. A big block of cheese right on the top. So it's on to this sort of town hall area, which I believe seems to be the main build. So there's 2 bags left, and then that'll be it for today. But seems like this build, or the building, will take up most of it. So this particular Isabelle is a character you've seen before in the March Wave, but is let me see, there she is, has a new outfit. There, took way too long to get that out. No, you shouldn't. Keep on going. You know, gotta keep on the I think YouTube very much likes engagement in comments, so that's a good thing. I'll take it, no matter what you gotta say. Like last stream, there was something about turtle stairs, saying "f you" or something. That was one comment that I received. I still have no clue what that is, or what they were on about. Yeah, so, anything about Titanic and Animal Crossing, that's nothing compared to the weird turtle stairs comment. Um, so, yeah. Alright, just building up the base of this now. Mainly orange building, it seems, with a purple hip and gable roof. A few Doric columns right at the front of the building, and some arches as well, some security cameras, and then and then a clock right at the top, as well as the same flag that they have right here. Alright, some dark orange masonry bricks at the bottom. And then I guess there's also a decent amount of white used throughout the set. Alright, so I think this is actually going to be most of the building itself will be in this bag, and then it's just the roof for the next one, and then it's a bit of exterior stuff at the end, and that will be it for this set, I believe. It's a solid one. Definitely enjoy it, or I'm enjoying it. I think I want to get the other larger set that released in March that I think had 2 buildings with it. And I think it had Tom Nook with it, and the only set to have him. And I think that's probably a character I should get for my Animal Crossing collection of sets. Alright, now, a little bit of molding or grout, I guess, between these, between this area, and then it's on to the Doric columns. Oh no, it doesn't. Does it? No, it doesn't. In the March wave, they introduced some new window pieces as well as door pieces, and they don't have any of them here, which is a bit disappointing, because they were so cool. I have no idea. That would be a little bit early, I feel like. Just one year of shelf life for a set, but oh wait, I've read that as Sonic the Hedgehog, as in, so if it's actually the Concorde, I had no idea the Concorde was releasing. If it's the Concorde, okay, alright. Super Sonic, I read that as Sonic, as in Sonic the Hedgehog, and what theme exactly? Because I was about to go on with Lego Sonic, and how I was sort of surprised that a theme only being out for a year would have things retiring. But I don't think this... Yeah, the Concorde definitely is not retiring this year. If it is, I'd be shocked. But yeah, there's no way that's retiring. I think I should buy that, though, before it retires. It seems like a cool set, and definitely one that I wouldn't mind getting. Yeah. I think there are a bunch of, oh, okay. Yeah, I have no, I don't, that's, how long has it been out for? Because I feel like there's certain Creator 3-in-1 sets, like the pirate ship is still out, and that's been out for like 4 or 5 years. The castle is still out, that's been out for 3 or 4 years, and those haven't retired, but I think one or two of them are. Yeah, 2 years makes sense, but they seem to release sets like that somewhat often, that I'm sure they will release something similar to it um, in January, but I don't know. I made a list of the sets that I think I saw on the retiring list that I still wanted to get, and there were a decent amount of creator, expert, or I guess now icons, cars that I wanted to get before they retire. But I'll see. I think there's also like 2 or 3 Star Wars sets that I am missing, because I have every helmet, or I'm trying to get every helmet, and I don't have the Boushh Leia helmet, and I believe that's retiring, so should probably pick that one up soon. And maybe I'll even do that for a stream at some point down the line. This is really coming together. I like these arched windows that they have here, but I am sort of disappointed they didn't use any of the new door pieces. They're fun. I honestly really like them. I don't know what it is with them, but they're very simple builds, but there's definitely a charm to them that I think that I really like, and the figures are really cool and solid Lego sets. I think well built, well designed. I think the value seems to be there for how much they are. I'm sure these will go on sale though. That's probably the best time to be buying them, but yeah. I am working on a Geonosis build for a convention that I'm going to in November. So, yes, have I not even just thought about it, but I am actually building it. So, that is something I am working on, very nearing completion on it, and I'll probably have a video of it in November, as well as maybe even a stream before, if I have time while I'm working on it. So, yeah. I had thought about doing one of the streams for the last 2 weeks to actually be one of those, where I was working on that, but I decided against that one because I still had a few sets to build. So that was that. The interior of this is actually pretty nice. Not too bad. But I'm happy with what's coming along with the build so far, and should be good, I think. All right. On to the hip roof of this thing. Is it a hip, a gable, or a combination of both? Yeah, I guess it's more gable, isn't it? I'm looking way too much into this. Yeah. Okay, it's definitely more like 2 gable roofs combined together. No one needed information on the type of roof this set is, but that is the type of information that I will give when it comes to building Lego sets, is what type of roof it is. Because why not? Alright, on to the last not last bag, second last bag. This is the end of the building itself. All right. Now, purple roof, definitely very, very colorful. But all right. This definitely brightens my Lego display, though. With all the gray Star Wars ships. The orange, purple, and light blue of all these sets definitely brings some light to my Lego display, which is probably a decent thing to have. Not just all. Oh, okay. I was interested how that was built. Now I see how it is. So I guess it technically is a hip roof. Alright, so it's a gable at the front of it, and then it's a hip. So it's a hip and gable roof. It just doesn't fully extend. I thought it was built up a little bit different, but it's definitely a hip roof. Oh, I have bought that set. Built it probably about a month ago on stream. It was a really fun build. I quite liked it. Very, very good Lego set. It was a fun build, and yeah, it was a good one. I'm very excited for all the Formula One sets that are going to be coming out next year. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of it, quite a bit of it, in a bunch of different themes. So it'll be very interesting to see how much there is. But yeah, it was a good set. I definitely enjoyed it. All right. Yeah. That Imola race was not a good weekend, too. That was a very, very bad weekend. All right, the hip roof section, I guess, is done. If I built this right, I think. Definitely looks all right. Okay. The little clock tower section of this, and then yeah, just so many conditions on that weekend in Imola. They probably never should have went through with that, especially after the first incident. Just terrible weekend for the sport. All right. So there it is so far. Now the gable section of the roof. All right, and now think oh no, there's a bit of an interior to it, but that, at least the exterior, is now complete of the town hall area with the columns and the arched windows and the double door. Alright, final bag. Bag number 6 of the final stream. It's the end now, in the last few minutes of it. Alright. There are a lot of cars that I'd like to see, like that Senna set. Like, I'd love Fernando Alonso's Renault. I think that would be pretty cool. Michael Schumacher as a set. There's definitely quite a few sets I could see them doing similar to that Senna set. Alright, another big print for this one. Fernando Alonso's Renault would definitely be like my top option, because that is one of my favorite looking Formula 1 cars, but I don't know. I think would be a pretty fun one. But I wouldn't mind seeing him in Speed Champions as well, to get some of those older cars. Alright, there is another little section of it, a little board that will attach to the side of this. But I believe there's supposed to be a Formula 1 minifigure series next year. I think that's a very non-as credible and up in the air rumor, but I guess there's talk and possibility of it. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that in the 12 slots. If they go for try to do a whole current lineup or what it is. But yeah. Alright, now a little radio. And then I think it's on to the interior of this set. A few more prints, but I think a lot of these are standard prints that are in a bunch of different sets, so nothing all that special. But there is the little radio. Alright, now oh no, these are speakers. I was thinking they were security cameras. They are speakers, it seems like. And the flight ball. Definitely getting to the end of this one. Very, very solid set. Pretty impressed with it. I think both sets today are very good. Very solid Lego sets. They feel like high quality Lego sets, well built sets. They have nice prints, nice minifigures, and it seems like this theme continues to do very well, which is great. Love to see it on newer Lego themes. I'd wonder how successful the Lego Mario theme would be if they actually did minifigures, because the Zelda set seems to be pretty popular so far. Sonic seems to be doing pretty good, and all the Animal Crossing sets seem to be pretty solid, so it will be interesting to see No. Or, yeah, what was that? Let me search that up. No, there is not. Unless something in like Lego Ideas ever got submitted, and that could get 10,000 supporters and then potentially get made. But yeah, nothing there for a Lego set. All right, got two different flags again. One with the printed leaf and one without. I should probably do a little bit of research here to see what exactly these flags mean, because I don't know enough. Is it? Yeah, I don't even know what the biggest mock would be, and I don't know what the biggest set would be. I don't know if it's still the world map, because I know that had the biggest piece count for a little bit. Yeah. Huh. They've given me these gold little pieces in each set, and I have no idea because they don't actually put them anywhere in the instructions. Oh, you get a second one of the low leaf pieces. That's fun. Alright. Well, there is pretty much, I think, the completed exterior. Is it still the map? Like, that's, like, it's such a small set to be the biggest one, but it has so many pieces because it's all 1x1s that, but I think it's still that. I don't think there's anything that's beaten it. Okay, another print. Another little print. They're very cool sets, but also very expensive sets. I think, like, together with the Kwik-E-Mart and the Simpsons house, you're looking at least like $1,000 for the two of them. They've definitely gone up quite a bit in price, and then with the minifigure series, those are definitely a lot cheaper. Both minifigure series, like, I don't think there's many figures in series 2 that are overly expensive. Mr. Burns is sort of expensive in series 1, but and then there's also the Brickheads set. That's, I don't think, that expensive, but yeah, the two sets are definitely not super cheap. The Kwik-E-Mart is definitely very much brought up because it has the snake minifigure that by itself is quite a bit. Yeah, I have no idea with the biggest mock ever created, but it might be. Like, Lego has put out like the different like minifigure displays that will have like thousands of stormtroopers. I think I saw that at a convention some time ago, and there's that. But all right, there it is. That is that. Okay, knocking everything over. So, the two sets for today. There is the plaza area, or the town center area. There's the interior. Bunch of prints in there. So, there's that. The little music area, the cafe spot of it, and then the vehicle. And then the Dodo Airlines with the little plane. 5 minifigures, some cool builds, and yeah, that is pretty much that for today. Yeah, some good sets, definitely very solid sets. A couple extra flags there that I guess you can switch out. I think this one went with this one and this one with this one, but I guess you can switch it around. But that wraps up pretty much the builds for the final stream. Not the final stream, but the final stream for a few months. So, yeah, that is that. It's been fun streaming for pretty much every week. Um, but yeah, that I guess is a bit sad. Definitely been a big part of the streams for the last month or two. It was a good stream, good builds. Definitely a bit of a quicker one today. But should be back for sure at the end of December with the Winter Village set to add along to this collection of Winter Village sets back there for a Christmas sets. I've filmed, so over the last 2 weeks, I have filmed like 50 videos probably in preparation for the next 4 months. So yeah, I'm just having a bit quite busy for the next 4 months, so I'll be back with January. But should maybe a stream one off. If I do have any streams, I'll definitely post a community post. Post a community post, my goodness. But I'll put up a community post with the date and the time for it. So that will be that. But should potentially October, as well as getting ready and finishing that mock for in November. Maybe a November stream, but definitely the end of December with the Winter Village. But should be back to regular scheduled streams pretty much every week at the start of January, and probably even quite a few at the start of January to get some of those January 1st sets built. And yeah, definitely very excited for the ARC 170 there. Yeah, I still have a few videos that I want to film tomorrow. Working on something for Baradur that I'm quite excited for. Yeah, so there's that. But these are the two sets for today. Some good sets. Thank you for everyone who commented and watched the stream. It was definitely a very, very cool one. One other additional thing at the end of this stream, I believe I will be eligible based on watch time, because I think I was like a couple hours off, and with this stream being an hour and a half, it will give it that watch time. I will be able to apply for YouTube to become a YouTube partner, which is sort of interesting and cool, which enables a bunch of different things. So I'll see how that goes. Probably not even get all that much into it because we'll probably get rejected into it anyways, but we'll see how it goes. But thank you so much, Scott, for watching the streams. It's been a fun couple months building, and yeah, thank you for watching the streams, and I'll see you in the next one in a couple months, hopefully, and if not that, January. So yeah, but I will still have a decent amount of videos coming out in the next couple months, and yeah, thank you as well. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.